Hi guys, welcome to Mike's Workshop Adventures. I'm Mike, thanks for coming along. Today we're going to be working in a little bit of a different area of my workshop. We're going to be working in my computer and laser area. I also ride motorbikes as a hobby, adventure motorcycles. I have a KTM 390, and today I'm going to make an ice card in case of emergency. The little cards that you can put in your wallet and on your motorbike, that if you're unconscious or you can't communicate, then when emergency services or whoever there is helping, they can get the information off these cards about your contacts, about yourself, if you have any allergies, any allergic reactions to things. I'm allergic to penicillin. So we're going to make these. I'm going to make several for myself, several for my friends. I usually carry 2 on the bike, 1 in my wallet, 1 in my tank bag. If anyone else wants 1 or 2, I am happy to make them for you and email them anywhere free of charge. Just a bit of our motorcycle friendship, keeping together groups, and I'll send them anywhere in the world. So if you want any, my email link is in the description. Just email me your specific information. I'll put it on a card and mail it to you anywhere, free of charge. I'm going to bring you a bit closer and show you what we're actually going to do today. As I've got these anodized aluminium cards, nice and thin. They're also quite robust, and on them we will laser some basic information, and then we will put them inside a laminating pouch, and I'll laminate over them so that you end up with a card that's laminated. Then go in your wallet. The reason I put them in the pouches is over time they might get scratched and damaged. This makes a very robust card. I'm going to bring you in and show you how I do it on my computer, and then we'll go over to the laser and have a look at that. Okay, so these are the cards. They're aluminium, like I said, and anodized, and on the laser we take the anodizing off so you get a nice bright aluminium in the background, and then like I said, we'll put them through the laminator and they'll come out really great. So I use a program called Lightburn on my computer, and I'm running a Creality Falcon 2 Pro laser. So I'm going to bring you in, show you the program and show you what I got set up, show you how I'm going to put the information in, and then we'll laser a couple. Okay guys, this is Lightburn. Lightburn is the program I use to create my laser files in, and then Lightburn sends it to my Creality laser, and then it does the engraving or cutting over there. So let's open. I've already created a blank card for us to fill in the information. The different colors that you see here won't produce different colors on our card. They're just so I can give the laser different instructions on laser strength, laser speed, different formats, different fonts. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is we're just going to add some details. So whatever information you can see here is what you could email me if you want your own card, or you can change it and put extra things in. I'm quite happy to put all bits and pieces in. So let's start off. We'll give our rider a name. We will call him Joe Rider. NHI number in New Zealand, that's your hospital number. So all your records are stored on that. So if we have that, it might make them a bit easier to find out stuff about you. Now where I've got contacts, these are the people that are going to be contacted. Okay, let's call it Jane Ryder. Then we'll have a friend. So that's pretty well our card done. Now I will send it, I will set up in the laser, we'll send it over and I'll show you. Okay, this is my laser. It's a 22 watt Creality. So we'll grab our aluminium card and put it in there, and we're ready to go. So to load it, just goes in like that. I've put 2 rulers in here. This base can move in and out. It's got slats under it, so it depends what I'm doing. I put different bases in. So I've got my steel ruler in there. If I want, I can start lining them up. Either way. I've had large amounts in here, so I can laser the same thing in one hit. But because this is a demo, we're just going to do one. I usually just stick a bit of masking tape on the top edge. These aluminium are so light that they actually can get blown around even by the laser moving, so I just stick a bit of tape on them. Then we close the top, and then we home the laser. Because this has got the red cover on it, we won't be able to watch it engrave. Well, we can, but you won't see much. So off camera I'll run it through. Okay, straight off the laser, we're done. Now it often has a little bit of black soot on it from where it's lasered off and burnt off the anodizing, so I'm just going to give that a clean up with some isopropyl alcohol. Old Joe Ryder looks flash after this. So you may notice I have a square outline on this. I'm actually going to go and trim this quickly to that size. When I bought these laminating sleeves, they're actually exactly the same size and they don't actually hold that well. So I just trim off the edge of the anodizing of the aluminium, then we will run it through the laminator and we're pretty well done. Okay, so I've trimmed it down and I popped a little logo on the back as we have to. Alright, so now we'll pop it into our laminated sleeve. Pop it through the laminator. And there we have it, all done. They look bloody good actually, don't they? Nice and sturdy. Funny, I've been having this idea for a while of actually doing a fairly permanent style one of these. And then the other day on Mark on Biker Bits, he did one too. And what I thought of his was great. His was just paper with tape on it, so that's a great idea too. So even if you don't want one made or you want it different, put some information in your wallet so you've got information on how to contact someone. We all go out riding and have our fun, but sometimes these things happen, and in a bad situation it's good to have this information out there. So if you want one, email address is in the description. Email me. You can pretty well see the information I've got here pre-set up to put on it, but I can put other information and I'll send it to you anywhere in the world until my stocks run out of these cards. Alright, hey, thanks for watching. I know it's a bit of a different one away from the woodworking and the engineering, but I do have this other side hobbies, my lasers and my motorbikes. Love my laser, one of the best things I've bought. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.